Hello, Crafties. It's Lonnie with Crafty Traveler. This is episode 6 of my Scotland trip. We do a little walking tour around the Edinburgh Castle. It is a very famous castle to the history of Scotland. We were able to have the audio things to listen to throughout seeing things in the castle. But of course, that doesn't come on my video. So I've done some voiceovers to explain what we're looking at in the video. It's not very long. We didn't go into any real museums or big buildings. Kelly and I walked around. We had our canes and walked around a lot, and we were very tired. And there are hills, uphills and downhills at that castle. So we had to just go along and try and see what we could see. So I hope you enjoy the video.
Stone on stone, reaching for the sky. Barracks old where soldiers lie. Turrets point like fingers at the sun. The city breathes below, day is done. Up here I feel a change. Edinburgh, a castle strong and proud. Hear the music play so loud. Edinburgh, a castle in the night, burning ever so bright. Bagpipes scream a wild lament. Kilts a swirl of vibrant event. She sings a song of heather and of home. Across the valley the echoes roam. Is it real, this ancient place, or just a dream I can't replace? The drums they beat, the trumpets call, a story whispered to us all. Edinburgh, a castle strong and proud. Hear the music play so loud. Edinburgh, a castle in the night, burning ever so bright. Edinburgh, a castle strong and proud. Hear the music play so loud. Edinburgh, a castle in the night, burning ever so bright.
Is a historic castle in Edinburgh, Scotland. It stands on Castle Rock, which has been occupied by humans since at least the Iron Age. There has been a royal castle on the rock since the reign of Malcolm III in the 11th century, and the castle continued to be royal residence until 1633. From the 15th century, the castle's residential role declined, and by the 17th century, it was principally used as a military garrison. Argyle battery is number 1 on the audio. The Argyle battery, the first battery you'll come to as you walk up some stone stairs to emerge on the courtyard called the Middle Ward, is named in honor
of the Duke of Argyll. It was rebuilt in the 1730s. The Argyll batteries, 6 guns, plus the adjacent Mills Mount battery, formed the main artillery defense on the north side of the castle. After entering the portcullis gate, you'll turn to your right and enter the battery, where you will see some 18-pounder muzzle-loading cannons. These are from the Napoleonic era and were built in 1810. At precisely 1 o'clock every day, one of the cannons is shot off.
At 1 o'clock, the cannons go off. We did hear them. We were down in town. Here's a view of Edinburgh.
Here's a few facts about Edinburgh. It has over 1,000 years of history and transformed from Auld Reekie to the Athens of the North. Iconic landmarks include the Edinburgh Castle, the Royal Mile, and Arthur's Seat. Edinburgh Castle is built on an extinct volcano called Castle Rock, which is over 350 million years old. This visitor attraction attracts more than 2 million visitors each year. Parts of the castle remain in military use, and it has been a significant site for battles throughout history. William Wallace was the main mason at the castle. He was known to have been the leading mason working on the King's lodgings at Edinburgh Castle from April 1617 and was appointed the King's Master Mason, holding the post until his death. This William Wallace is not to be confused with the William Wallace of Braveheart, who died in 1305. The statue at Hospital Square in Edinburgh Castle is the bronze equestrian statue of Field Marshal Douglas Haig. It was unveiled in September 1923. The statue honors Haig's leadership during the First World War. Hospital Square is the home of former storehouse for ordnance that was built in the 1700s and later used as a military hospital. It is now where the military museum is located. This is the governor's house located in the castle. The Georgian residence was built in 1742 for Edinburgh Castle Governor. This role was abolished in 1860. There's a lot of walking around this castle and hills. I'm making it up this hill, but I'm puffing. These coats of arms on the wall represent the different sections and military groups and the castle. The new barracks at Edinburgh Castle were built in 1796 through 1799. The largest structure in the castle, built to accommodate a battalion of 600 men with their officers. The building was possibly built by Thomas Rudyard. It has 3 stories and a basement to front and 6 stories to the rear.
is the Museum of Royal Scots, the Royal Regiment. Prisons of War, Edinburgh Castle. We're heading.
Pirates and prisoners of war were once held in the vaults below Crown Square. In the 1700s and 1800s, hundreds of prisoners of war were held in these dark, cramped spaces. Today, a recreation of the vaults as they would have looked around 1800 offers a glimpse. The prisoners of war came from all over the world: France, America, Spain, the Netherlands. Most were sailors, many of them Americans fighting in the War of Independence. An early depiction of the Stars and Stripes flag is scratched onto a door. Many tried to escape in 1811.
The main entrance, Fuchs Gate.
Fuchs Gate, the main entrance to the citadel by the 17th century. The perimeter wall, looped for both cannon and musketry, was built in King Charles I's reign, 1660 to 1685. St. Margaret's Chapel in Edinburgh Castle is the oldest surviving building in Edinburgh, Scotland. It is of Romanesque architecture. It was constructed in the 12th century. Kings and queens lived amidst the comfort and splendor of the royal palace at Crown Square. Crown Square took shape over time, with King James IV completing the quadrangular in early 1500s. Crown Square is the heart of Edinburgh Castle, has been the focal point of Scottish history since the completion in the early 1500s. It's where most of the significant events of Scotland history took place, including the birth of Mary Queen of Scots in 1566 and the coronation of King Charles I in 1633. The birthing room and other rooms in the house are open to the public, but they do not allow photographs. Mary Queen of Guise died in the palace in 1560. She was the last defender of the Alt Alliance with France and the champion of the Catholic faith against the Protestant Reformation. Her daughter, Mary Queen of Scots, gave birth to James VI here in 1566. The labor was difficult, and the companion of the Queen is said to have tried using magic to transfer the birth pangs to a servant. I doubt if that worked. Charles I was the last monarch to stay at the palace. He slept here on the 17th of June, 1633, the night before his Scottish coronation. One final view of Edinburgh from the castle, just a little different perspective.
I hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay crafty, smart, creative, and safe when touring Edinburgh Castle.
I want to thank my members Sherry, Rita, Desert Adventures in Arizona, and my new member Sally Forth for joining my channel.
You can also join my channel. It's just a little bit of money, 99 cents a month, and I give you a little gift. The subscription and thumbs up and all are free. All right, thanks again for watching.